Welcome back. Time now for news from the left. Washed-up comedian Margaret Cho says she wants to see trans people all over children's content.
Do you think it's time for a Disney film to feature an LGBTQ lead character? And if yes, which one would you want to see it in?
Absolutely yes. And I would love to see everywhere. I would love to see trans characters. I would love to see different types of people in the roles of like Disney princess, Disney prince, Disney everything.
Imagine watching more than 2 minutes of that podcast without your eyes bleeding. Cho is starring in the new Disney Plus movie Prom Pact, in which she plays a LGBTQ guidance counselor at a high school. So clear your schedule this weekend for movie night. Next up, British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak with a very interesting answer to a question about trans people. Effectively, the Prime Minister of Britain is insinuating that trans people are just very, very confused people. Take a listen to how he says this.
Sir Keir said recently that 99% of women, I quote, of course haven't got a penis, he said. What percentage would you put it at?
So I have a slightly different point of view to him on this, and I've been very clear that when it on this topic,
it's 100%.
Yeah, of course. But I think the first thing to say is, look, we should always have compassion and understanding and tolerance for those who are thinking about their gender.
How the LGBTQ mafia is going to like that answer. The Prime Minister went on to mention that he's been very clear that biological sex is very important when it comes to issues such as women's health, women's sports, women's spaces, and they should be protected. Next up, Netflix with a new docu-series about Egyptian ruler Cleopatra, and like everything else these days, it is a total race baiter. Take a look.
It's possible that she was an Egyptian.
I imagine her to have curly hair like me and a similar skin color.
I remember my grandmother saying to me, I don't care what they tell you in school, Cleopatra was black.
It's Netflix after all. FYI, Cleopatra descended from Ptolemy, a Macedonian Greek general for Alexander the Great during the conquest of Egypt in 332 BC. The docuseries was produced by Jada Pinkett Smith, so of course DEI is the first priority. History would be the last. Next up, Joe Scarborough, the biggest Biden fanboy you ever did see.
I'm telling you, it has been just such a joyful trip for Joe Biden and for the people of Ireland. And you can see that in the headlines. I know back in the States, a lot of people focusing on a few gaffes. They're not focusing on that in Ireland. You see here a very Irish welcome for President Biden. It just had a joyous welcome to Parliament yesterday.
Oh, I mean, he sounds like Biden's press secretary over there joining the president on the big trip to Ireland. Joe Scarborough, the Republican, right? And one more great moment from Biden's trip. Let's just go ahead and play this out.
So thank you all. God bless you all. Let's go lick the world. Let's get it done.
Gonna lick the world. Here's a question. Would the world rather be licked by Joe Biden or sniffed? Something to ponder as you enjoy your weekend.